Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is developing a massive reputation. The raw power, the speed, the ability to find the net in all sorts of ways. Sometimes you just wonder how you're going to stop him, and I think as a defender you'd be hard-pressed for answers.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. De Ligt getting this one clear. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Great defending, strong and determined. It's an imaginative pass. All up with that dink over the top. Kimmich. Now it's Osimhen. Nicely worked. Mbappe. He slid in and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. No foul, says the referee. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Haaland. Bellingham. Tries to pass it through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Delivered in. Tries a shot! That had everyone off their seats.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that has been cleared. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. That's been cut out, well played. Into the channel. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Osimhen.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Vardiol. Vinicius Junior. He is through here. Hoisted in. Cleared away. Tries to play it through. That's really well manoeuvred. Van Dijk. Valverde. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Bellingham. That's a nicely weighted pass. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Kimmich. Approaching the half-hour mark. Now, can they get him away? Knocks it into space. Cross into the box. Montenegro with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He gets big! Oh, crossbar! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Osimhen must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
Valverde. This looks promising. He won't be happy with that one. Valverde. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Valverde with the clearance. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Olise, good ball, good take. Koundé. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. And that should get the job done. And that is as far as they're going to go. Konate can get it clear. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Valverde is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Vardiol. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's clever. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Ball's played through.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space. Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
And it's half-time here. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Changement.
Here we go again then.
Montenegro have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Pinches it off him. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he's running through, shoots! They've scored! The second half off to a spectacular start. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have the first goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. De Ligt getting this one clear.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That looks a decent ball. No joy this time.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
That's really well cleared. Kimmich. Montenegro perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And he's forced to go back. And it's Van Dijk. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 15.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Le numéro 11. Le numéro 18. À leur place, le numéro 22. Le numéro 9.
So the team separated just by the one goal which came early in the second period. And the score is 1-0. Koundé, who played through for the wide man. Very nicely done. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Deftly away. Now there's real chance! Sticks it away! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Van Dijk tries to clear, and he's quick to snatch it back.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Rodri makes the interception. And here's Dembele. Knocks it out wide. Kimmich. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Romero calmly anticipates. Into the last 5 minutes. Haaland. Ødegaard. Now it's Tchouaméni. Shot could be on. Haaland! They just took too long getting forward.
Haaland simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Attention, changement.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Additionnel, 3 minutes.
Haaland. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to...
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that's it. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Montenegro certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. It's run loose here. Gakpo. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Haaland! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Corner number 3 coming up. Rafinha with the short one. Now it's Rafinha, aimed in towards the centre. And now they can spring out of defence. Played with finesse. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he was quick to react. Olise chasing after it. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Mbappe. Montenegro yet to have an attempt on goal. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Plays it across. Now, who's going to be first to this? That has not gone well. Konate. Olise. And he whips it in. And that should get the job done. He's tried one! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
And it's Kimmich.
Montenegro are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing shot, surely! Goal! Montenegro! And it's Montenegro who take the lead.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Montenegro have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Now it's Rafinha. Olise. And here's Osimhen. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, good spread. Now it's Rafinha. Good ball over the top. And he's quick to get it clear again. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. Chouameni, now it's Mbappe. Valverde gets across to intercept that. Rodri. Osimhen. That's good vision. Now this could be a chance. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Valverde. That is ended up in no man's land. And the counter is on. Rodri. Oh, a delicate chip through. That's a shade optimistic. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Valverde. Chouameni, that's an imaginative pass. Oh, super ball!
Added time.
He's free, he has got space. Delivers with whip.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Please turn your attention to the screen for
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Montenegro happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0.
Substitution.
And the action is back on the way. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Played into space out wide. That's the throw. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Has a look and plays it forward. Tries to play it through. Lovely feet. And he's played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Nicely weighted ball. Drilled in, and the shot! That's a half-decent try. They've played it short. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Montenegro have their second corner now. And the keeper beats it away. Haaland. Valverde. And a cross. That's really well cleared. Koundé. Osimhen is onto it in a flash. And that has put paid to that. Oh, just skips past his man. Guardiola gets good distance on it. Montenegro are still that goal to the good. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Paris Saint-Germain really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 21, Osman. Coming on the field, number 18, Dembele.
It's a throw-in.
Number 9, Erling Haaland. Substitution in progress.
Koundé, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played into space. Threads one in. And he's on his way! And he's in on goal! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Yep, it's a corner. So, third corner of the game. Dembele! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Olise, who does have an assist to his name, looking for the run. And it's Valverde. And that could set him on his way. And this is Dembele. Goes for a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Dembele really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Van Dijk clears. Now it's Tchouaméni. Half an hour gone in the second half. And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Montenegro really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 11, Federico Valverde. Number 5, Joshua Kimmich.
Matheus Cunha.
Number 22.
And he's forced to go back.
Matheus Cunha. Number 4, Erdegaard. Number
And he's been
68.
shifted off it.
Labotka.
Substitutions taking place.
And that's gone loose. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Great vision. Cross from Odegaard. Haaland finds himself offside.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, easy pickings there. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. And no, that was never going to make it. Odegaard. And they're quick to get it back. Montenegro close now to seeing this one through to the end. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. Delivers the ball. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
Paris Saint-Germain really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And the finish! And yes, it's there! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Montenegro could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Odegaard has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's that. Montenegro can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and
Just
proficiency.
A quick announcement, it is now time for our special lottery.
Any reflections
Please
on what you've
grab the
seen,
tickets
Jim?
you were given when you were
Montenegro
walking through the
definitely
gates.
impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great...